Are you worried about your children being able to move into a home of their own? This is a very big topic right now, especially with how things are so expensive in the market. So,
Yeah,
Brooks, tell me how an ADU can support people who are worried about this for their kids.
I'm glad you're asking because people would say, "How in the heck is an ADU going to help my kids get into a house?" Well, think about it this way: your kids get married, they got to go get an apartment somewhere. An apartment's going to be probably pretty expensive, and it's going to push their budget.
Yeah.
If you had a place that they could live in your backyard, and you still charge them rent, but
Hmm.
instead of them paying $1,800 a month, maybe they're paying $1,300 a month. Okay?
Reasonable.
That encouraged them to say, okay, you can now afford that. They're going ahead and developing a rental history, a credit
Hmm.
history, so that they can move on to other things because they're going to need to do that. They're basically paying a little bit lower rent. Now, what you do is you encourage them to say, okay, you're lower in the market, but you ought to take that extra $300 that you'd be paying and put it into savings.
Yes.
And you put it into savings month after month. And in a year or two, they've got a significant amount of savings. But here's what's really cool. You as a parent are getting paid rent by them. They're
Yeah.
learning that. You take some of that, maybe you take $200 or $300 a month, and you put it into a savings account.
Mm.
And what you do is you let them know, say, for everything that you save, I'll match that.
Oh, yes.
And now they've doubled what they've basically saved to
Yeah.
get them a better down payment for the future in the house. It's like when you go and watch on PBS and they're asking for those donations and say,
Yes.
this hour we got someone who's going to match everything that's going in there. You happen to be the matching contribution.
I love that because it's supportive without enabling or not helping them be prepared for that next step
Yeah,
where they are on their
they are
own.
learning the responsibility of making monthly payment.
Yeah.
And if they don't make a monthly payment, even to you, guess what? They need to move out
Yeah. I am the
because
landlord.
yes, you are.
Yeah,
And they're not learning any responsibility if you just keep letting it slide.
absolutely.
They're basically getting the chance to earn extra money and put it into savings.
Yeah.
They're getting a chance to earn a credit history and a rental history, all in the safety net that you are providing for them.
Mm.
But it's not saying, I'm going to do it for you.
Right. It's not enabling, it's supporting.
Right.
I love this.
So I call it a launching pad for your kids.
That's a perfect name for this.
Yep. Yep. Boom.
It really is.
NASA's jealous of that name.
We have it, not them. Well, tell me, Brooks, how can someone connect with you to have more questions about this answered?
Great. I'm sure that there's probably a lot more questions that they do have.
Yeah.
And the easiest way to get in touch with me or anybody else, one of our experts at ADU Utah, is to just send us an email. And just send that email to hello@ADUutah, one word,
Gotcha.
hello@aduutah.com with your question, and we'll follow right up and get back in touch with you. That's how simple it is.
I love that. Thank you.